Nadiso. Nadiso. Is it Nadiso?
Hi. Hi, Jesse.
Hi, is it Nadiso?
It's Nadiso.
Okay.
Nadiso.
How do you spell it?
Nadiso.
Okay, Nandifo. Okay, thanks for calling. You're on the air.
All right. Hey, okay, Jesse. I watch you a lot, and I think you're really funny.
Thank you.
You're so funny. But, like, listen, Jesse. Why did you call Ilhan Omar a dirty refugee?
Because that's what she is.
But I'm also a refugee, and I'm Somali.
But you're not Ilhan Omar, though.
I know, but, like, you can just disagree with her as her and not call her that, you know? Like, there's ways to...
That's what?
There's ways to, like, disagree with people and be like, oh, they're a terrible person. Their policies are terrible.
You're right about that. You're right,
Yeah.
but she's evil. How about that?
Yeah, it's okay. I agree with that.
Yeah, and the reason I call her a dirty refugee because I want you to think about this if you haven't already thought about it. This woman was rescued by our country.
Yes.
She said that she was over there, she needed to be rescued, and they brought her here, and they made a horrible mistake about allowing her to be a part of our government. And what does she do? She turned against the country. That's
she turned
evil.
against the country. That's true.
That's evil.
We all know that. We all know. You can't come to a country and then do things that go against the country that has given you everything you needed, given you everything you wanted. And if the system is working, if the system is not broken, don't fix it, right?
That's right. If it's fine, she should be trying to make the country even better rather than going against the country.
Yes, I agree. Also, another thing I disagree with you on is...
Hold that thought. Don't forget. But I wanted to make this point. When I become president, I'm shipping her back to wherever she came from.
Okay.
She got to go.
Okay.
She leaving
She
here.
gotta go. She gotta go.
What do you think?
I'm Somali, and Somali people don't like her. You know that? They don't like her.
I can understand why.
Because they hate homosexuals. You know homosexuals?
Yeah.
And she supports homosexuality. So they're like, as soon as she did that, they all turned against her. They all said, she's this, she's that, she's vile, she's disgusting, she's a terrible person. We don't want anything to do with her. So they're not going to vote for her or anything like that, you know?
Oh, good.
They're against her.
Do they, did you hear when she said that, Ilhan Omar said that she was more fearful of white men? Oh, she said something like, and I don't have an exact quote, but we did report on it. She said we should be more fearful of white men than, and she talked about systemic racism, and she hated America and all that mess. Do you agree with her that she should be more afraid of white men?
No, I don't. White men have not really done anything to anybody for a long time, so...
If it wasn't for white men, she would. But also, if it wasn't for white men, she wouldn't be in this country.
Yeah, but white men took a lot from society, but they also gave a lot to society. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
When they took a lot, I'm saying they colonized and they enslaved, but they also gave a lot.
Well, they didn't take a lot. They didn't take a lot at all. The other person lost. He lost the battle. Hold on for a minute. Can you hold on?
Yeah, I can.
Hey, Nadiso.
Hi, Jesse.
You know what I realized while I was on break is that Minnesota, they have all kinds of Somalians there now, right?
You know what, Jesse? I have lived in Washington State for a while, and I came to Minnesota. And what I've noticed is that Somali people live in Minneapolis and St. Paul usually, and it looks like a third world country. And I am very disappointed in my people. I'm very, very, very disappointed in them. For them to call everybody who speaks out on what they're doing a racist or Islamophobe is terrible.
Yeah.
And while I was living here, I got run over with a cart by a racist white man,
Uh-huh.
and he called me a nigger and stuff like that. And I've also had people be like, I've also had other things said to me, and a lot of this anger comes from people just being angry that they have to pay so much taxes, so much money that they have to the Somalis, and they have to give them welfare. And while they don't really contribute that much to society, it comes from that. It comes from that. That anger comes from that.
Well, anger doesn't come from that, but if you're already angry, you will find yourself overreacting to that, because all angry people have fear, and so when you're angry, you can't help but have fear, and when you have fear, you can't help but overreact. Let me
That's right.
ask. I remember we reported one time that in Minnesota, the Allah Abba people put up this bell thing that they
The
have to.
Muslim?
Yeah, they have to ring when they get. You know how they pray outside every day, real loud, or whatever they do.
Allah Akbar,
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
What the?
Ashhadu.
And so
Okay.
they
Jesse.
they put this
Jesse.
bell thing up that they have to ring it so the
Okay,
whole
let's-
state can
I
hear
have
it.
another question to ask you, Jesse.
What?
So, in another video, Jesse, listen, I don't disagree with everything you say. It's just the way you say it, okay? So, there's another video out there that you were talking about how women are begging to be raped.
Stay
By the way
close
they
to your
dress?
phone. Stay close to your phone.
Yeah, you said how women are begging to be raped based on how they dress.
Yes.
But, Jesse, you have to understand. You have to understand, Jesse, that right and wrong, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right.
Pinning somebody down and forcibly penetrating them is wrong. Okay?
Right.
Women dressing provocatively, they should, women are much weaker than men. They should, kind of stay home, not go outside in the middle of the night, maybe not wear booty shorts, maybe not have their, breasts sticking out. They need to do stuff like that to make sure that they can lower the chances of them being raped. But being raped is still wrong,
Right.
and it's still the man's fault.
Right.
You could do things to prevent it, but it's still the man's fault 100%.
And you're right about that. It's the man's fault that he raped the woman, but it's the woman's fault that she was begging to be raped. That's why she wear those
But,
things. That's why
you
she.
shouldn't use the word begging. You should say she should cover herself a little bit more.
No,
Kind
she doesn't cover herself because she wants to be raped. And then most of the time, it's not even rape. It's just that she get mad and she'll call it that to get back at the guy. But most of the time, women don't get raped. But they just say
Most of the
that because they get angry and they want some attention.
Is that so? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so it's wrong for her to accuse the man of raping her when it really wasn't rape.
I didn't know that women accuse men of being raping them that much. I didn't know.
All the time, especially in colleges, but all the time.
I do remember a man being accused, and then he was locked up, and he got let out a long time after.
99.9% of the time, when a woman accuses a man of raping, she's lying.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, 99 point. So, do you agree with me that when women dress like that, they're asking to be raped?
I think men are very visual creatures. So I think it's just better to cover up.
And so do you agree with me that when women dress like that, they're asking to be raped?
I don't know about asking.
But that's why they dress like that. Why else? There's
Because
no
I'm a
other.
woman. I'm not gonna go against my own kind. That's terrible.
But why would you tell them the truth if you love them?
I will tell black people the truth. I will tell women the truth. I will tell Somalis the truth.
Would you tell the truth that then when they dress like that, they're begging to be raped?
Okay, I will. Okay, Jesse.
What?
When when you say there's no such thing as racism, sexism, deadbeatism.
Right.
What do you mean by that, sir?
That doesn't exist. Those are just made up words to cover up evil. Our battle is a spiritual battle. It's a battle between good and evil. It's evil when other people don't treat others the way they would like to be treated. And evil is not racism.
Okay.
Have you?
Thank you, Jesse. That's all I wanted to ask.
Let me ask real fast. Have you forgiven your mother?
I'm working on it.
Have you forgiven your mother?
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm still working on it, but yes.
Have you forgiven your mother?
Yes, I have.
But if you have, what are you working on then?
Just the memories.
Have you gone to her, forgiven her?
Yes, I have. I have told her many times I forgive her.
And what memory? Why do you still have memories then if you have forgiven her?
I forgive her, but memories, they come and you can't control them, right?
Well, you have to let them go. Don't hold on to them. Eventually, they won't come anymore.
Just let them flow through you and until they won't come?
Right. Just let them flow through you. And if you just watch them, knowing that they're not your thoughts at all and it's not you, eventually they'll get weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, and then they'll fade away because it's of the devil and he has to leave your mind. He has to depart from you. And
okay, I will. I will do that.
And there will be no memory. So are you doing the silent prayer?
No, I'm not Christian.
Well, you don't have to be a Christian. Do the silent prayer. Do your little Allah Abba thing, and then when you're done,
Oh, can I do it, please? Can I do it? It would be funny.
But let me tell you this first. When you're done with that, be still and know God, and He'll take away all of those imaginations.
Okay, so can I do it?
Yes.
Okay. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
What the?
Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah.
What the?
And so why do you worship the devil like that?
No, I don't do that. I'm just saying.
Oh, so you don't do it?
I don't say that.
Come on, man.
Only when they're praying. When they're praying, they say that.
Oh, are you a Christian? You're not a Christian. You're not an Allah Abba person. So what religion you belong to?
I'm not religious.
Oh, you're atheist?
Nope.
Are you? So you what?
I am a liberal person.
Yeah. So you're of the devil.
Oh, come on. No, I mean, I'm very progressive. That's what I mean.
So you're of the devil.
No, not liberal. I'm progressive. Does that make sense? You know David Paxton when you interviewed him?
That's the same thing. A liberal is a progressive person.
David Paxton. You asked him, David Paxton, are you a liberal? He said, I'm not really a liberal. I'm a progressive. Along those lines, right?
But a progressive means liberal. They used to call that a liberal. Now they changed it to progressive. But it's the same wicked spirit. But you know what? I got to run. I'm looking at... Will you call me again?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Bye, Jesse.
Good talking to you, all right?
Bye.
Bye now. Amazing.